Hey everybody, Dutchsinse here. 2:14 a.m. Central Time on Saturday, July 14th, 2012. And I'm over here on a website called Artistsagainstfracking.com. And it just went live from what I understand. This is a huge development. Look at all the names of these artists scrolling by. They've all signed on against an initiative in New York specifically, but overall against fracking. Now, if you're not familiar with what fracking is, they have a video you can watch here, and I recommend you guys do go watch that and read the basics on fracking. And if you know what it is, obviously you can skip over that. But also check out the documentary Gasland, which is something everybody should watch, which discusses fracking in depth. And basically, overall, what they're doing is they are injecting water deep into the earth, which releases natural gas and oil, which is collected, and they're basically causing earthquakes. Now, I know that sounds very simplistic, but I'm going to bring you over here to Earthquake 3D, and we'll go ahead and look at the continental U.S. This is the most recent earthquakes, and I've got it turned down over the last day. Now, you can see this 2.7 here. Let's just go ahead and click on it, get the information. Okay, here we are, northern Texas, depth 3.1 miles deep. Now, I've been covering this for the last year and a half, and I'm just so pleased to see Artists Against Fracking develop. And again, I want to thank all the artists for doing this. You guys should be commended for doing this and for putting your names out there like this against fracking in such a large way. Big names, David Geffen, look at that, right? I mean, that's huge. So we're going to look at this earthquake here, 3.1 miles deep. What I've seen over the last year and a half is when you see this depth, specifically in the United States, it can be associated with a man-made drilling operation. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and pull the coordinates on this. We'll open up Google Earth. Anybody can do this, guys. You just get the coordinates from the USGS directly. They have them on their website. And you go over to Google Earth, open it up, and put the coordinates in. It's that simple. And this is the first time I've looked this location up, so I do not know what's there. This will be the first time I've looked at it. Okay, so here's the earthquake, and look what we have all around it. Lo and behold, each one of these is a collection tank, an injection well, and these are deep penetration shafts that go down into the earth. And look at the size of the operation. Every one of these white squares is a different drilling operation at Lake Pat Claiborne. All around that is hydraulically fractured, and they are pumping water or extracting natural gas. Each one has a tank, each one has an apparatus. Now, I have done this over and over and over and over again, these videos, for the last year and a half. So, let's get back to Artists Against Fracking. That's why I am so pleased to see this develop. It's finally like somebody's starting to take notice. People are starting to document these things. And even on NPR, National Public Radio. You can go look this up. I recommend you do it. I'll put a link down below for the NPR program involving this. But they basically did what I do, which is look up the earthquake epicenters on Google Earth and verified the same thing that I've been showing for a year and a half. Now, we have professional geologists, which, again, I'll put a video down below you've got to go watch. And it's the professional geologists denying that fracking causes earthquakes of any size or magnitude. Meanwhile, we've been having 5.0 roughly earthquakes occur in the United States, destroying houses, causing infrastructure damage, happening throughout the South and the Midwest throughout 2011 into 2012, and denial, straight up denial from the pros. Meanwhile, our own lying eyes, we're zooming in on Google Earth, for instance, and you see a huge fracking operation there. Now, they would tell you fracking earthquakes are extremely rare and minor. No, they're not rare. They're happening every day. So, much love to the artists. This is huge. This is why everybody should maintain in the face of adversity, because for the first year I was doing this, I got nothing but heckled from the entire peanut gallery about covering the fracking, and they were saying that fracking was not causing earthquakes and that it was an anomaly and they were natural. Well, I think that's pretty much settled now. So much love, guys. Hang in there.